If you select the option to create a list by importing people from your web-based email address book, you'll see a pop-up window that asks whether you're using Gmail, Windows Live Hotmail, or Yahoo. You'll now need to log into your account with your specific provider, and then grant your vertical response account access to that account. Note that vertical response will not have access to your username and password, nor will we sell, rent, share, use, or otherwise do anything with your data. Any addresses you import belong to you and you alone. And you can always revoke any vertical response access from within the account you have with the email provider. Next, you need to select the contacts you want to pull over. You can check the box at the very top of the list to select everyone. However, you should look over your list to make sure you only pull people over who would expect to hear from you. Just because an address is in your address book doesn't mean they've given you permission to contact them. Scan through and make sure any addresses you're not sure about don't get included in your import. Once you're done, go to Next. You'll now see a preview. If everything looks good here, then select Import. It'll take a few moments, but then you'll see our Map File Fields to List Fields page. Here you should label each piece of data you want to pull into your list, like email address and first name. If you don't want to include a certain field, set it to Do Not Import. Underneath here, you'll set your import rules. The import rules determine what course the system should take if an address already appears in your account's master list, and there's a conflict in the data between the old and new record. Should you stick with the data that's already in your master list, or should you overwrite any conflicting data with the info in your new list? An example situation would be if my address was in your account already, and the master list says my city is Oakland, but your new list says my city is San Francisco. Do you want to preserve the Oakland data, or overwrite it with the new San Francisco data? Once you've made a choice, go to Next. You'll see your list results and the number of unique addresses that are now in your account. If you go back to the main mailing list section of your account, you'll now see the list is there and ready for you to use in an email.